In the world of sports, sponsorships serve as a crucial lifeline for teams, providing financial support that enables athletes to focus on competition while also enhancing brand visibility for companies. However, when sponsorship agreements fall through, it can lead to legal disputes that tarnish reputations and disrupt both the sporting and corporate landscapes. A recent case that illustrates this tension is the lawsuit filed by the New Zealand national rugby team, the All Blacks, against Ineos, the multinational chemicals company owned by British billionaire Jim Ratcliffe. The All Blacks have accused Ineos of failing to fulfill their financial obligations under a sponsorship agreement, which has sparked debates about accountability, corporate ethics, and the significance of sponsorships in professional sports. The All Blacks, renowned for their storied history and success in international rugby, entered into a sponsorship agreement with Ineos in 2020, aiming to leverage the company's global presence and enhance their brand further. According to the team, Ineos was supposed to pay a substantial sponsorship fee that would contribute to the team's operational costs, player welfare and development programs. However, in the wake of ongoing financial disputes, the All Blacks allege that Ineos has not paid the agreed-upon sponsorship fee, prompting them to take legal action. The implications of this lawsuit extend beyond the financial realm. For the All Blacks, a failure to secure sponsorship funds could jeopardize their ability to maintain the high standards expected of them as world-class athletes. Sponsorship revenue is essential for covering various expenses, including training facilities, player salaries, and community engagement initiatives. A loss of financial support from Ineos could hinder the team's competitiveness on the field and limit their capacity to invest in future talent, ultimately affecting their legacy and success in international rugby. From Ineos's perspective, the legal action raises questions about corporate responsibility and accountability. Sponsorship agreements are legally binding contracts that require both parties to adhere to their commitments. If Ineos is indeed in breach of contract, it could face not only financial repercussions but also reputational damage that could affect its relationships with other sports teams and sponsors. In an era where corporate social responsibility is increasingly prioritized, failure to uphold sponsorship agreements can lead to public backlash and loss of consumer trust. Furthermore, this case highlights the broader issue of corporate sponsorship in sports, a practice that has grown exponentially in recent years. As companies seek to associate their brands with successful teams and athletes, the stakes are high. The All Blacks represent not just a sports team but a global brand, and their association with a company like Ineos can enhance visibility and credibility. However, when sponsorships falter, it raises concerns about the sustainability of such partnerships and the potential for conflicts that could arise. This lawsuit also shines a light on the dynamics of power between corporate sponsors and sports organizations. While sponsorships provide essential funding, they can also create imbalances where corporations exert influence over the teams they support. The All Blacks' legal action against Ineos underscores the need for clear communication and transparency within sponsorship agreements. Both parties must understand their obligations and the consequences of failing to meet them. In conclusion, the lawsuit between the All Blacks and Ineos serves as a compelling reminder of the complexities surrounding sponsorship agreements in sports. The financial implications of such disputes can be significant, affecting not only the teams involved but also the broader sports community. As the case unfolds, it will be crucial to observe how it impacts the relationships between corporate sponsors and sports organizations, as well as the potential changes it may inspire in future sponsorship practices. Ultimately, this situation emphasizes the importance of accountability, transparency, and the mutual respect necessary for successful partnerships in the world of sports.